We're back from this morning's stream. I am rethinking my life choice. I'm not sure if you guys follow Pokemon cards, but my Pokemon card channel, I run it, and I can't really do the stuff I typically do when I'm, on vacation. So I brought Trick or Trade packs, and we pulled the chase out of Trick or Trade. We pulled that Gengar. Finally pulled it after 25 or 40 packs. I pulled the Gengar. I can't believe I actually did that. It took a ridiculously long amount of time. What's up, Noah Blake? Nice to see you. Guys, what's up, Roland? Nice to see you in the chat. Right here fishing. Caught a snook out here last night. We're going back out to the huge canal, or not the huge canal, the huge jetty tonight for what's it called? Snook and tarpon. How's the heat where I'm at? Absolutely dreadful, Noah. Absolutely dreadful. It has been around 103 constantly. It was 94 at 7, or not 94 at 7, 94 at 9 a.m. today, so it has been dreadful. Join quickly, yeah. Nice to see you guys. Join real quick. I casted my mullet off on this Penn Fierce. Brand new rod. I just got it. I love this thing. Like I said, I'm streaming. It's like 3:30 or so. I need to go grab my bait real quick. So it's so bad. The heat is absolutely dreadful right now. Go inside, grab a mullet because, like I said, I casted it off, and then we're gonna go back out there. I do like air conditioning. Are gonna go live at night? Probably. Probably will go live at night just because of yeah, I'm just grabbing some bait. I cast my mullet off. But yeah, I probably will go live tonight at the jetty. Like I said, those streams are kind of like nonchalant because not a lot of people are the biggest fans of, YouTubers streaming and that type of stuff. So privacy is important. Just some people, don't particularly like it. I have no such problems. Typically, I'm not shoving the camera in anybody's face, if you know what I mean. But I'm also not hiding the camera from anybody. It's very clearly on the chest mount. I think it's wild that some people nowadays of course everyone's out there fishing. A lot of people out there got their Instagram, their Facebook they want to post on, so they're happy to get filmed and stuff. So Snooker Car, what's up, baseball dude? Nice to see you in the chat. What time at night? Probably around 5:30. 5:30 to probably 8 o'clock is when I'm probably going to stream. It is so hot that this mullet I just took out of the freezer. This whole frozen mullet I just took out of the freezer is pretty much almost completely defrosted. Just from being out in the sun for 20 minutes. Or not, 20 seconds. Right in the middle of the canal. A tarpon today? Never caught one. The tarpon are not out right now, unfortunately. Tarpon are not out and about. I saw about a 6-footer this morning out at the jetty. I stream YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I'm stream YouTube only because right now on Instagram and Facebook I don't meet the requirements because I'm personally the YouTube guy. My mom works on the Instagram and Facebook. I feel if I had it, I'd probably be focused on it, post 45,000 random pictures a day of fish. But goat, spam goat. The tarpon are so picky to hit too. My very first tarpon I ever caught was on a piece of bluegill. Ooh, I think I got a hit. Hold up. 95% sure this one got a hit because the line just booked it that way. You can tell on a dock because I'm barely moving and the line just kind of darted that way. It's getting a hit or not. You went fishing last night? Cool, dude. You catch anything? If you guys don't know where this is Venice Beach, Florida. All the way on the other coast from where I'm at. Great fishing over here. It's also a lot of fun. Got some good memories over here. How do you know if your pond is stocked? Never tried it. Typically what I do is you can look on like YouTube videos or like friends around your area, or what I like to do is I like to test if a pond is stocked. I like to put a piece of bread in the water and see if there's bluegill, because typically if there's bluegill in it, there's bass. If there's an abundance of bait fish, there's typically an abundance of big fish. That's how I learn. It's kind of like the ecosystem. If there's mosquito fish, then there's probably bluegill. If there's bluegill, there's probably bass. If there's bass, there's probably catfish. Kind of the whole ecosystem. Yeah, it's a nice area to fish, believe me. YouTube made this possible, that's for sure. I would say YouTube made this possible, but YouTube made this, like, I can actually make videos on these trips. It's typically what I do when I test if a pond is stocked. 99% of the places that I fish are not stocked. Like, I just fish places that are, wild. This is not stocked. You can't even stock this if you tried, because it's an entire canal system. Unless you put like 45,000 tarpon in here. 5 cats, 4-pound bass. Nice, dude. Pretty good size. I have a fan on me right now because, like I said, it's dreadfully hot. The only reason I'm able to stay out here is because of the wind and the air thing on me. Kind of just walking back and forth, kind of pacing a little bit, is because, these tarpon are out here, I know for a fact. I'm going to stream until like 3 o'clock-ish, maybe 3:30. Just because, like I said, I got to get ready for tonight, charge everything. GoPro's already charged, both of them, that I'm going to bring, and this battery packs and everything. My mom caught a snook this morning. I caught a snook this morning, or yesterday. My mom's snook was like 25 inches. Mine was like 14 inches. So she won, of course. You kept all of them? Wow. Yeah, that's pretty big. We're mostly catching releases because typically the body of water that we fish, we don't really keep the stuff out of, because number one, I don't want to take all the good fish out of the body of water. Number two, just the body of water that we fish, the Indian River, is nasty sometimes, especially near the power plant where I fish typically. This mutate. I've caught 2-headed catfish back there. I'm not even joking. I've caught catfish with 2 heads out there. And my mom's caught a catfish with 2 heads, and she caught one with double tails and multiple eyes and stuff. It was just weird. So if you guys wonder why, if I have an Indian River in a video and I don't eat anything from it, is because of that. I could go higher up in the canal system, pretty much near the places that goes out. So if you guys know anything about the area, New Smyrna Beach actually is where the Indian River kind of empties out. What's up, dingers and diggers? I see in the chat. Have I ever seen a manatee? Yeah. Matter of fact, I saw about 12 manatees today, just out fishing. I see manatees a lot, dolphins, the occasional gator. I see gators pretty much one every day in Florida, in my hometown, just because there's gators everywhere. We're bouncing the line between country and suburban, so there's gators in the ponds and stuff every day. I'm going to try to use bass for live bait. In my state, in Florida, it is illegal to use bass for live bait because they're considered a protected game fish. To be fair, I would never want to use a bass for bait either, personally, because of, I respect the bass too much. Bluegill all day, every day. Used for bait, any type of sunfish or anything. But it would hurt me inside to try to catch a bass. There's the tarpon just rolled right there. What are you fishing for today, dingers and there? So right now we're fishing for tarpon and snook. There's tarpon over here. I caught a snook last night in this body of water. This exact spot I caught a snook last night. It was a nice little, it was like 14 inches. And then tarpon, I hooked about a 4-footer out here about a month and a half ago. It was a good sizer. It was a nice size tarpon for foot. You felt good. Yeah, dude. I wouldn't use bass or catfish. I would just stick to bluegill or just some sort of panfish, because number one, you may be caught illegal because I don't know what state you live in, so it may be different. But I just don't think it's a good idea to use catfish or bass or any sort of game fish or fish that is targeted. I would just use the typical bait fish, your mosquito fish, your panfish, shell crackers, that type of stuff, instead of using bass and catfish, because it's not, Went fishing yesterday? Cool things. Did you catch anything? If you guys are curious, what we're using is a Shakespeare Contender here, and then the other one is a Penn Fierce 4000 size, and it's a 4, so Penn Fierce 4 IV for all you fancy people that like Roman numerals. And it's a 7-foot medium fast rod meant for fast action lures and stuff, but it also does really well for pitching baits. New York State, is it illegal? Probably. I don't know. You guys have to look up your wildlife regulations, because in Florida we have FWC, Florida Wildlife Commission. I'm not sure what you guys got in New York. Is probably NWC, like New York Fish and Wildlife. I'm not sure what you guys got up there. I know Alabama's is weird. It's just the game warden. But we have FWC here in Florida. Shrimp. Yeah, live shrimp would be good. Have you ever got in trouble with a game warden? No, I've never got in trouble with a game warden before. Because I follow my proper, precautions, every time. My family and I have a license for fishing, freshwater and saltwater. We have all the necessary licenses. I'm 14, so I don't need a license, but my family has a license when we go fishing. So we kind of have a whole thing. We have FWC here and the game warden, so I have everything that I need. I don't think I've never got in trouble, not even once. Game wardens will stop you from time to time just to check your coolers and stuff, make sure you're not keeping anything illegal. But I never keep anything illegal out of it, because most of the time too, I'm always live streaming or recording when I'm fishing. So it'd be absolutely stupid, or it'd be absolutely ridiculous of me to, do something like that. About to turn 14, yeah. 14's great. The year before you start driving. Yeah. Freshman in high school, and then a year until you're driving. 14's an interesting year. It's crazy that we've been doing the channel since I was pretty much 9 years old. When I was 9 years old, we started River Out Life. I got sheriff calling me because Yeah, that's one of the things too, is in Florida especially, I don't fish private property ponds unless I'm allowed to, you know what I mean? Unless we stay at that location, I don't fish it, because I personally don't want to get in trouble with anybody. So as long as you have your proper licenses, or you have a buddy or somebody, or you live in a complex, there's nothing wrong with it. But I do understand, if it doesn't say anything against fishing and people kick you out, then I will tend to be where's the proof in the pudding there, buddy? But I have a very follow the rules mindset. What's up, Bass on Budget? Nice to see you. Yeah, what's up, Alex Outdoors? Nice to see you in the chat. Dude, I do remember you from our Patrick Air Force Base live streams. I remember you from there. dude, and I remember you from some of our other ones. You have shrimp out and mullet out, Pen Fierce, and then a contender over there. Yeah, make sure you guys double tap that screen, hit the like and subscribe. And if you guys didn't know, we have merchandise for the channel. Just got the whole merch storefront up. This is our wonderful hat here. This is one of our hats. This is a camo one. I'm testing these ones out right now. Right now, the colors we have in are we have the pink, the black. That's what we got right now, and we have the green. This is a test one. Unless you guys really like this and DM me privately on Facebook or Instagram if you want it, then we may be able to send it out because these are prototypes. They're really nice from what I've used so far. The wear and tear is not bad on them at all. Yeah, getting in trouble with the law is not anything that I remotely try to do. Yeah. I think it's cool though how we have merch now on the channel. My dog is in the house as well as my family. They're resting right now. I rested earlier and now I'm fishing. I do love fishing. It's one of my favorite things to do, especially fishing for big tarpon and snook and stuff. You can't get much better than that. Yeah, people are crazy though sometimes. Like we had this experience at Venice Beach, or not Venice Beach, Anna Maria Island, and we were catching a shark on the beach. We weren't targeting it. It was a bycatch. We were going for bluefish, and people were surrounding her. Two people kind of pointing with their camera and looking disgusted. And I'm like, I'm getting ready for it. And luckily, nothing ever came of it. I was expecting for a full blown meltdown of someone to be like, how dare you hurt that creature, what did it do to you? I was expecting that. I didn't get anything. I've never had an experience like that before, typically because I fish on private property or spots that is deep in there often. I don't fish ports often or anything like jetties often, but when I do, I'm always prepared. What's up? I see in the chat, finish, which guy? Anyway, from the water, there's been a couple tarpon blow up. I've seen about 2 or 3 of them while I was out here. The shrimp hasn't been touched at all. The mullet has been touched. I casted it off, and then it kind of did a little when I put it back in the water. I don't know if it was just settling on the bottom or if something kind of picked it up and decided not to. Kind of looked like a crab almost. What's up, Timber Outdoors? Let's see. Have we got anything yet? Nothing yet. Your PB perch. Today 5 pounds. Man, that's a big perch, dude. Yeah, in this spot, I have hooked tarpon before. I caught a snook last night here. Nothing so far today. We've only been out here for 20 minutes, though, so I'm not surprised. Yeah, my personal, my favorite story with a stranger that I met, I did definitely my buddy Chasen, if he's watching. He lives over in this area, and I met him and one of his buddies, and we were fishing out. I've never met them before, and then we're fishing out at the jetty, and we became pretty good friends. I talked to matter of fact, I talked to him today, but that was a great experience catching. Back, guys? Hey, we're back. We're lagging. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. Yes, please. I'm not gonna go back outside yet, but basically what we're doing, chat, is what happened with my phone died, and that's why there was a lag. Watching some fish on YouTube right now while I was inside. It's fine. Perfect. Okay, guys. I apologize for that, guys. You guys. Yeah, I apologize. It just happened. My phone overheated, unfortunately. That's just kind of what happens when you fish in Florida heat. I was out there for 19 minutes, not even, and my phone overheated completely. That's wild. Yeah, it's crazy to think that actually is what happens. gonna take my chest out. You think I should go live? I have a GoPro. Yeah, I would. Okay. Yeah, GoPros are nice if you go live. Am I good? Yeah. I'm just tired. It is also hot outside. It's like, okay. Yeah, it's just hot outside. Yeah, it should work. I have the GoPros that I have is I have a GoPro 12 and another GoPro 12. I have a GoPro 8, a 9, and a 10. I have, and then those are including my stepdad's GoPros that we use. Yeah, this tripod, guys, is one of my favorites. This is the one that can track your face when you turn it on, so it will actually like track you if it will load. Cool. So now it's completely tracking. So now if I walk around, it will, if it will load. Come on, bro. Don't know why it's not working right now. How about over here? I think it's trying, just I don't think it can. Have to feed your red-tailed catfish? Nice, dude. Thank you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, red-tailed catfish are cool. I like them. I have a red tail too. If you guys didn't know that, I have a red-tailed catfish we have on the channel. Can we see yours? Yeah. I don't live here, so I'm on vacation. Am I fishing for tarpon? Yep, I'm fishing for tarpon. I'm inside right now because my phone overheated. I'm also hot myself. So I have 2 rods out there, one with shrimp, one with mullet. Yeah, I'm on vacation right now. I don't live here. I wish I lived here. Yeah, my red tail's very small. Huh? Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna go get a drink of water. You guys can kind of see the, in general, water. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna scream until like probably 3:30ish, something like that. If we hook on something good, then I will run outside. But for now, we're just gonna do kind of like a Q&A type of thing. We're gonna be fishing, but we're also gonna be answering questions. So put your fishing questions down in the chat. You have a pet bass too? Cool, dude. I used to have a pet bass myself. That was a while ago. I had him for like pretty much like a year until his tank something happened with his tank. I forgot the exact reasoning, but the tank filter got like messed up and just spitting out nasty. You have an 8-pound pet bass. That's wild. Mine was like 1. I got him when he was like a fry. His name is Gus. Yeah, my red-tailed catfish, his name is Mars. My bass's name was River. Yeah. Bass are pretty fun fish to catch. I've never caught a red-tailed catfish, but I'm assuming it's probably pretty fun. Yeah, red tails were fun to catch. Like a lot of fun. Got a I'm not sure if it was like a typo in there or something. I do not understand what that says whatsoever, dude. I bet. My dog is just kind of hopping around the house, messing around a little bit. Yeah, I have a golden doodle dog. He's pretty big. He's about 50 pounds or so. A little bit more. I ate a redfish before. Oh, I got you, dude. Yeah, I've eaten a couple of redfish. I've eaten red snapper before, redfish. I'm trying to think of any other different fish that are the color red. redfish are pretty cool. Red drum or redfish are one of my favorite fish to catch. I haven't caught like a good one in about 2 months or so. They're a lot of fun to catch. Yeah, snapping turtle last night. Man, snapping turtles are wild. We don't have many around here. What we have in Florida is we have what's called an alligator snapping turtle, which is like basically alligator snapping turtle, or just normal snapping turtles on steroids. They're huge, they're giant, and they're like ridiculously aggressive for no reason. Like, they're so aggressive, it's like, you know, what is the best Shimano bait caster? I like the SLX XT. I do like that reel. I think it's, personally, I think is better than the SLX DC. I do feel like a little bit of like the SLX line is good. The base SLX is really nice as well. I have that one. If you're going for like price, the Shimano Bass Rise is really good. It's on Amazon. It's like $50 for the Shimano Bass Rise. I have one myself. It was one of the first like nice bait casters I got for myself back in the day. Like 3 years ago, I got this from Minnesota. Hooked on Adventure. Nice to see you in the chat, dude. Make sure you guys double tap that screen, like and subscribe. But yeah, I'm super excited. We're fishing for tarpon right now. I know I'm inside, but I have a, you know, backyard. It has a canal in the back. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but we're not just sitting here doing nothing. We're waiting for the fish to bite. And it's just almost 100, or it's more than 100 degrees outside right now. It's like 110 with the heat index. It's ridiculously hot right now. But I have many means of not being absolutely hot, as albeit. It does get hot from time to time, unfortunately, in Florida. That's what happens. But unfortunately, kind of have to deal with it, is what I've learned. It's just get up and deal with it. Let me know where you guys are watching from in the chat. Let me know how you guys have been watching the channel for too. I'd like to see that as well. Yeah, it's hot here. I can imagine. Florida is a little bit hotter than most states because the humidity we have is absolutely ridiculous. Like, some of the humidity we have in Florida is wild. Well, thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah, you are. Getting casting bait caster. It's a nice, hopefully it's nice for you. See you guys next episode of River Rat Life. I gotta go get ready. Peace out.